Are you guys listening to me? Are you listening to me? Did I not say that Andrew and Danica could be a thing? Like, did I not say this? Listen, guys. So in tonight's episode, Danica, after a good pep talk with Ekin-Su, decided to pull Andrew for a chat. Like I told you guys, I felt it. I looked at him and I thought to myself, do you know what? Who Andrew would really suit? Danica. My problem is Andrew going to pull himself out of Tasha's worlds and give somebody else a chance? Because Tasha, she's always ready to throw him under the bus and give somebody else a chance. So I'm hoping that he does this. And you know what? I got so annoyed with him tonight because when he was talking to Tasha after the game, the heart rate challenge or whatever, he was saying to her, obviously, I understand, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I understand how she might feel, knowing that she's coupled up with this guy and his heart rate is being raised by a girl that you see him talking to and a girl that that likes him. I get that, right? We're human beings. I understand that. But my thing, obviously, she was talking to him and she was saying how she felt about the situation. And I guess he was trying to comfort her. But then he's going to say, you don't have to worry about Danica. I don't want Danica. You're the one I want. I don't want that. And I'm like, you don't learn in a boy. You don't learn. And if you can't hear, you must feel. How are you going to be so ready to push aside Danica? Do you know what I'm saying? To push aside Danica for Tasha. I'm not saying jump into bed with Danica. I'm just saying be open-minded. Be open-minded. You're not leaving Tasha. You're being open-minded. You've not gotten to know anyone in the villa apart from Tasha since you've been there. You don't even know if Tasha is actually the person that you want to be with. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, they could both just be settling. Do you know what I mean? So that got me a little bit annoyed because I felt like he needs to explore all the opportunities that's available to him. And the boys kept saying to him all of this week, you need to be open-minded. You need to be open-minded when somebody else comes in. Be open-minded. And I feel like I said, this boy don't listen. And if you can't listen, you must feel. But anyways, guys, before I go any further in today's video, I'm just going to ask you guys to do the do's. Like the video, thumbs up the video, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscription button, yes, guys. And turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. So, guys, it's a heart rate challenge, y'all. And you know what? This is one of my favorite challenges. I'm not going to lie. It always causes a lot of pasa, a lot of drama. But do you think the girls are overreacting? Do you? Do you? I think they're overreacting. I get it. Because I'm a girl. If you have noticed. Anyway, but do you think the girls are overreacting? I mean, I do. I feel like they're overreacting. I understand, the situation they're in. I understand you don't want the guy that you're with to be excited about anybody else apart from yourself. But I feel like sometimes they need to understand it's a game. And sometimes they're able to be okay with the fact that their heart rates is like, raised by somebody else. But when it comes to the boys, it's another story. Now, here's the thing with the whole Tasha situation. She was getting on my nerves. I'm just like, how do you think that Andrew really feels when the boys come in, especially the other day, Charlie? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're having a taste of your own medicine because this is how Charlie felt. And to be honest with you, you don't really have a reason to be upset like this. Like, I'm not being funny. You don't have that reason to be upset like this. But, she thinks that Andrew should accept when she gets to know other people, but yet still she can't accept the fact that they're playing a game and his heart rate got raised by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? These games are funny. It's one of those things. It could be so many different reasons why your heart rate got raised by something. Being unexpected, being caught off guard. All these things can happen, and these could all be reasons why this happened. Obviously, Danica did throw it down on Andrew. Ahoy, ahoy. She did throw it down on him, and I'm glad she did. Well done, girl. Well done. Anyways, while Tasha was having her little tantrum, Jacques was like, any girl walks away from me like that over something like this. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, he doesn't realize what's coming his way, does he? Because Paige is already upset in her mind thinking, why is his heart rate being raised by Gemma, who's his ex-girlfriend? She would have preferred it to be with any other girl in the villa. But why is ex-girlfriend? Now, listen. Obviously, we know that Gemma's heart rate got raised as well by Jacques. And at first, I'm just like, but Jacques didn't even do nothing to Gemma. He literally just said to her, obviously, I've got to be careful with you. He grips her by the neck. And then he kissed her on the cheek. But then I thought about it. I'm just like, we don't know what they used to get up to back in the days, okay? That little, must have been something, okay? We don't know. We don't know. But obviously, I felt from the start that there's water under that bridge still, okay? So, and like Jax was saying to Paige, he was just like, oh, you know, I don't understand why it happened because look at what we did to each other. It was barely nothing. I was saying, before I go any further, I know you guys love Jax, okay? And listen, I know you guys love Jax, right? And I haven't got a problem with Jax. What I don't like is how Jax speaks to Paige sometimes. Like, are you seeing it? Like last night, when she didn't follow him out to the pool, he was talking to some of the other islanders and saying, you know what, she gonna go and F off. And then tonight, he's saying to her, like, listen, if you're upset about this, you can F off. And I'm just like, where's the respect? Like, what's this attitude? Like, I don't like how he's so quick to temper. Like, I don't like that part of him. I like Jax. I think Jax is cute. I think it's funny. But I just don't like those little things. And to me, they're just red flags, okay? They're red flags. But Paige, obviously, she was a lot more upset than she's trying to put on. Because basically, she was upset talking to Tasha. But then when she started to talk to Jax, and as he got a little bit louder or a little bit more kind of more attitude, she kind of pulled back and was trying to downplay the whole situation. Do you know what I'm saying? And then in the end, he was just like, I'm going to be honest. Maybe the only thing that I can think about to why it raised my heart rate is, you know, I had a flashback. Because obviously they've been boyfriend and girlfriend, so that they've, you know, had sex and stuff like that. So he's thinking it must have been a flashback. Honestly, I would have preferred him to not say anything, you know, because I don't know if he expected that to make her feel better, but to me that's like 10 times worse. Like, just don't say anything, Jack. Just don't say anything, okay? Because I felt like that made it 10 times worse. Ekin-Su and Davide, excuse me, go find a room. Go find a room. First of all, let's talk about Ekin-Su. Ekin-Su went out there because she was like, I know he's missing me. So I'm going to go straight for him. She went straight to Davide, did the whole finger thing. And first of all, everybody was doing the finger thing. What's this finger thing, bruv? Everybody like sucking a finger and all that kind of stuff. And listen, I'm not being funny, right? Who was it that Luca? I think it was Ekin-Su. Is it Ekin-Su that sucks Luca's finger and then he sucks it off again from her mouth? I don't know. Is it her? I think it was her. And I'm just like, I don't know if it was her or Antigone. I don't remember, guys. If you remember, just comment down below. But it's one of the girls that he basically, they stuck his finger and then he went like this and put his own finger back in his mouth, sucking that person's saliva off. But anywho, Ekin-Su put it on Davide and she went in for the kiss. And I knew Davide was enjoying that kiss. Listen, do you know what? I think Davide and Ekin-Su has the potential to actually win Love Island. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you guys are gonna come for me and be like, no, Sassy, no. But I think they have the potential to get back together and win this season. I'm not gonna lie to you, because we've seen them kind of like grow, and they had their little early issues, and you know what I mean, there is chemistry, they cannot deny it. And Davide is acting like there's nothing there, but he himself is just like, oh, Ekin-Su, you know, you made my head explode, you know, she was sexy. And then when it was his turn, I know I'm not the only one that saw that, he parted her legs like it was the Red Sea. He went like and he went whoo. Do you know what I mean? So he literally touched her pum pum. Davide touched the girl pum pum. I was like, nah, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, but she loved it. That girl loved it. Listen, I met my start. She loved it. And I was just like, okay, Davide. They were a bit sexy. Davide was sexy. Jay was sexy. I'm not going to lie to you. Jay, I'm not going to lie. I was surprised that Jay didn't get, what's her name's heart rate going, Gemma. Because she was saying that, you know, Jay was really sexy. I'm not going to lie to you. The way she was looking at Jay was sexy. He came out looking sexy. But hold on, guys. How am I forgetting this? Davide, he said he was going to kiss Danica. But I'm just like, I'm glad he didn't kiss her. But then he kissed her bum cheeks. He's like, rah, 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 rah. I was just like, oh, damn. You know, damn. Listen, I just love this. I love this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's one of my favorite games because I love the reactions and you get to see them in like a different kind of light. It's always fun for me to watch, and obviously you always end in some kind of drama, one or the other. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, enough with the challenge. Okay, enough with the challenge. So we saw Luca and Jacques having a conversation. Obviously, Luca is prying. He's trying to get answers from Jacques. So he asked Jacques, do you think you could have gotten back Gemma when he came into the villa? And he straight out said, yes, I do think so. And when Luca said, I'm going to ask Gemma, he was just like, well, obviously Gemma's going to say no, which obviously she would say no, you know. And then obviously Luca's trying to pry again. So Jacques was like, oh, well, I reckon I would. I don't know. But you know what? I don't know. But I think he was trying to be modest. But quite honestly, I feel like if he really wanted Gemma, he could have gotten Gemma. This is what I think. Now, I don't think he said anything crazy against her, in all honesty, because it's not like he went to Luca and was trying to warn Luca off Gemma. Luca was asking these questions. So I'm saying, so Luca started asking him all these questions, and he was saying, listen, I wouldn't have gone for Gemma because I know things wouldn't have worked out on the outside, because he's basically trying to say that Gemma is a bit too jealous, she's a bit too full on, and then she almost kind of like want to control when he goes out. She doesn't want him to do anything, she doesn't want him to go out, you know, she always asking all these questions. And obviously Luca is saying, well, I've experienced things like this, and now he's kind of questioning things, thinking, you know, that's not really what I want in a relationship. But he now goes to Gemma, right? And now he's talking to Gemma and now it makes it look like Jacques was basically slagging Gemma off, when I personally don't think that he was slagging her off. I feel like Luca asked the question. So why are you asking the question if you don't want my answer? He gave an honest answer. And to be honest, I don't think he was being horrible. I don't think he was being horrible at all. So obviously Gemma was like, well, this is the reason why we didn't work, because you won't listen and we're going to disagree. And you know, she's like, well, if you're not nothing good to say, then you can F off. And obviously that pissed Jacques off. And he's like, you're a effing clown. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, I wasn't expecting that. I sure weren't. But you know, guys, at the end of the day, I feel like that also could have been a factor for the heart rate, because things were heated between them and they might have had a little flashback for real, you know, of what they had and whatever. And I feel like tensions was already rising. So maybe that's what really caused the heart rate. We don't know. It could be good. It could be a bad thing. Charlie. It was so hard to watch Charlie. What was Charlie doing? Lord, take the wheel. First he did the back way worm, right? He was wiggling away from the girls instead of towards the girls, right? And then I don't even want to talk about Charlie, because it was so awkward. He's trying to pull the trousers away from him. I think he got it on the third go, and you know, he bent over like Paige, and I thought he was gonna do something. He just slightly bent her over. I mean, I understand he wants to keep it PG-13, but geez, that was PG-0. That was PG-0. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But he was just not cut out for this, okay? So I'm not surprised that Charlie did not raise anybody's heart rate. Because to be honest with you, if I was relying on Charlie to bring me back to life, man, just plan my funeral. Andrew tried. He wasn't the best, but he tried. And I wasn't expecting Charlie to be that good either. But I was expecting him to be at least on, you know, on the same performance of what Andrew gave. Because at least Andrew kind of tried, you know what I'm saying? Andrew managed to get India's heart rate up. But I think the reason why that happened is because he took her away. And when he took her away, had her on the floor, and he was just like going in. And then he flipped her over. I mean, that would have probably get anybody's heart rate to go up. Because, boy, like the flipping over, he was flipping her over like he thought she was a dice. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that even though his performance wasn't like the best, you know, he added a little bit of a seasoning to that little chicken, okay? He added some seasoning to the chicken, okay? Anyway, can I just say that Dami is blessed and highly favored. Dami is blessed and highly favored, guys. All I'm going to say is that I see what I saw and I saw what I see, and I liked what I saw and I see what I like. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, guys, Dami had the little bulge. I don't think he was a sucks this time. I think it was actually something there. So, you know, I just thought I'd mention that. I just thought that I would mention that. But anyways, Ekin-Su was saying that Charlie didn't kiss her, and she was expecting him to kiss her because they're in a couple. My thing is, not everybody's going to kiss you, Ekin-Su. Okay? Not everybody wants to play tonsil tennis with you. Okay, Ekin-Su, just chill. Just chill. Okay? What What I will say though, and I like Ekin-Su for this, Ekin-Su always have the girls back. Ekin-Su is full of drama. Ekin-Su gets into stuff that she should not get into. Ekin-Su will not mind her business and always into somebody's business. Ekin-Su is always, like I said, always where the drama is. Always start the drama. But the one thing you have to say about Ekin-Su, she always have the girls back. She's always there for the girls back. She's always trying to build them up their confidence, trying to give them that little pep talk. She's always there for them when they're crying. She's always there. And I like that about her because you know what? When she first came in, the statements that she made, you would have thought that she wasn't a girly girl, but turns out she's actually a girly girl. But anyways, guys, as we see for tomorrow, it's going to be a recoupling. And now the girls got the power. Now, Ekin-Su, as she read that text, Davide shouted out, so Ekin, you now got the power. Who do you think Ekin-Su is going to choose to couple up with? You got Jay, right? You got Davide, and you got Charlie. Will she stick to Charlie? I feel like Charlie's too boring for Ekin-Su. I don't think he has a chance. I obviously think it's the obvious, Davide, because if she gets Davide back into bed, it's all over. It's all over, right? I honestly think that. I don't think she's going to go back to Jay, none at all. I think that is done and dusted. Davide, with his conversation with her tonight when she was asking him, you know, the heart rate thing, what is that all about? And he's just like, oh, no, it's just a game and stuff like that, downplaying it. But you see the smile on that man's face? That man was grinning from ear to ear, okay? His smile was big. He was grinning like a Cheshire cat. So I know for a fact that there's some kind of like attraction and feeling there. But let them keep fighting it. Let them keep fighting it because they won't last forever. I know Ekin-Su is going to choose him in the recoupling. It's quite obvious. And if Danica gets to go first, oh Lord. If Danica gets to go first, I know Danica's going to choose Andrew. But will she be making a mistake the same way she did with Luca? Is Andrew just going to waste her time? What's the sits? Let me know what you think the situation is. Okay, should she waste her time to couple up with Andrew? Or should she just try with Jay? Or Charlie? I don't know, guys. But I honestly feel like because she likes him, she's going to want to take a risk and try. But then it's going to cause drama in the villa. And some of the girls might turn against it because I know if she does that, they're probably going to say, you know, she did the same thing with Luca, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you go for one of the single boys? Listen, if she don't like them, she not choose them. Up off our fender, dirty bender. Okay. I don't even know if that's how it goes, but you know what? Manicure. But anyways, guys, we have come to the end of today's video. Yes, we have. And again, guys, if you haven't thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're new, please subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe and you haven't yet turned on your notification bell, please turn on your notification bell. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for rocking with me as always. Thank you for listening to me. And guys, tomorrow is recoupling. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a poll. Comment down below. Should I do a poll? I might do a poll. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.